You had previously been working with anti-gravity craft, and your job, Air Force, FBI, you said you were undercover with the FBI. You've been working your way up. Now you're in Australia.
The head of the Aeronautical Research Lab was Tom Cable at that time. Later, I found out that they're talking about was from beings that they were working with that aren't from Earth. We're supplying underground facilities, sometimes under ocean facilities, with infrastructure to allow these visitors to build equipment they want. And in return, we were getting certain technologies like refined anti-gravity and time dilation devices and systems, and molecular physics where you could walk through walls without breaking yourself or the wall. There were just a lot of things that we got in return, but they were kind of low-level toys. And once our visitors that we were working with made what they needed to keep their operation going without our help, they summarily started kicking us out of these bases. And it got to shooting battles in a couple of places, as far as I understand. In the mid to late 70s, we lost control of all of our joint facilities with them.
You're working in these groups that are working with them, with these entities. Now, what were the types of entities?
The kind of gray-colored small ones with big eyes, the taller gray ones with big eyes as well, and something that looked like humans, like a fair-haired Nordic type description. They were basically tall, slender. Their skin, if you looked at it sideways in the sunlight, it was like looking at an oil slick. It was kind of like little rainbows, and they said that was from the small scales, different than our skin cells. The gray ones were biological robots. They had no soul or things like that. They just did what they were instructed to do. There are only 13 types of beings. Now, in the biblical stories, they talk about Satan being in charge of a rebellion, being cast down to earth. Well, I think it's that he was in this parallel universe at a higher energy level. He was cast down with some of these cohorts, and they made these beings to build a lie, a deception for the people of earth.